Kenny, stop. Your English is not gone. But it disappears.
Wait, disappears?
Yes, when you need it most.
Oh no, that's me.
Kenny, you know this feeling, right?
Yes, I do.
You are in a conversation.
Okay.
You understand everything.
Yes, I understand.
People are talking, you are listening.
I feel good.
Then it is your turn.
And?
Silence.
Yes, silence.
Awkward silence.
I feel nervous.
Your brain says, say something.
But nothing comes out.
Exactly.
Why does this happen?
Good question.
Many learners have this problem.
So I am not alone?
No, you are not alone.
Let's see a real situation.
Okay.
You meet a new person.
Hi.
They ask, tell me about yourself.
Oh no.
You understand the question,
Yes.
but your brain is slow.
I think in my language.
Then you translate.
Yes.
That takes time.
Too slow.
And you feel pressure.
People are waiting.
You feel stress.
My mind is blank.
In this video, we will learn why.
Why this happens?
Yes, and how to fix it.
Really?
Yes, simple steps.
I need this.
We will train your brain.
And my mouth?
Yes, brain and mouth together.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's fix your English.
Oh yes, it's a very good topic. Very important.
Yes, exactly. But before we start, everyone, please remember to subscribe to our channel.
Yes, and click the like button. And please share our podcast with your friends and family.
It helps us a lot. It really does. Okay, so Kenny, are you ready?
I am ready.
That sounds perfect. Kenny, you think in your language, then translate.
Yes, always.
That is slow. Your English disappears.
So what do I do?
Think in small English. I am happy. I like coffee.
Simple. No translate.
No. You think in English, speak first, fix after. Now, we go to next situation. Are you okay?
I'm ready.
You listen, but no speaking equal input skill.
Yes, I only watch videos.
No output equal no speaking skill.
Oh.
The best way to speak every day. Talk to yourself.
Talk to myself? In my room?
Yes, out loud. One other situation if you want to say.
This one is me.
You feel nervous. Too much pressure.
My brain goes blank.
Solution. Use simple English. Short sentences.
No big words?
No, just simple. Speak fast. In the next few minutes, I will explain more.
Let's go.
That's great. But wait, before we start? Oh yes, before we start, everyone, we have a small request. Yes, if you like our podcast, please click the like button.
Yes, the little thumbs up button. Click, click, click. And please subscribe to EduWorld channel.
Subscribing is very important. It helps us make more episodes for you.
And share this episode with your family and your friends.
Yes, share with everyone. Let's start.
So let's go deeper. Why does your English disappear in real conversations? Here's the awareness shift. The problem isn't your vocabulary. It's not your grammar either. It's that you don't have a speaking identity yet.
Speaking identity?
Yeah, right now, English lives in your head, but it doesn't live in your personality. When someone talks to you fast, your brain panics. Not because you don't understand, but because you don't know who you are in that moment. Are you the shy one, the careful one, the quiet one? So your system chooses silence. Silence feels safe. That's the real issue. Think about your native language. When someone asks you a question, you don't freeze. You react. You joke. You interrupt. You disagree. That's identity. In English, you switch into exam mode. You try to be correct. You try to be perfect. And perfection kills flow.
So it's not language loss, it's identity conflict.
Exactly. Your brain is asking, if I speak, will I sound stupid? If I pause, will they judge me? What if I say it wrong? And while your brain is protecting you, the moment passes. Your English didn't disappear, your confidence did. Let me tell you about a student named Mai. She could understand everything, podcasts, movies, meetings, but in a job interview, she froze. The interviewer asked, "Can you tell me about a challenge you faced at work?" Mai understood every word, but inside, she was translating, building perfect sentences, fixing grammar in her head. By the time she was ready, the silence felt heavy, so she said, "Sorry, my English is not good." That sentence wasn't true. It was fear talking.
I've said that before.
Most people have. So we changed one thing. We stopped building long, perfect answers. We built reaction sentences, small, natural, immediate. For example, instead of trying to explain everything at once, Mai learned to start with, "That's a great question. Let me think for a second. Oh yeah, I remember one situation." These are identity bridges. They buy time. They sound natural. They reduce pressure. Let's try something. Imagine someone asks you, "Why do you want this job?" Old identity response, silence, overthinking, panic. New identity response, "That's a good question. I think what excites me most is..." See the difference? You're not perfect, but you're present.
It feels lighter.
Because you're not trying to win the grammar contest. You're just staying in the conversation. Another example. At a cafe, someone says, "So, what do you usually do on weekends?" Old identity, translate, build complex answer, freeze. New identity, honestly, I try to relax. Sometimes I just say home. Simple, real, human. Conversation isn't an essay. It's rhythm. Let's do one more. Someone disagrees with you. Old identity, smile, stay quiet. New identity, I see your point, but I think, maybe, but from my experience. Notice something? These phrases aren't advanced. They're confident. Confidence isn't about big words. It's about moving forward without fear. Let's create a small win right now. I'll say a question, you answer out loud. Short, natural, no editing. Ready? What did you do last weekend? Pause this if you need. Say something simple. Now compare these two answers. Version 1, last weekend I went to the supermarket and I cooked and I watched movie and I was very tired but it was good. Version 2, last weekend I mostly relaxed. I did some grocery shopping and watched a movie. Notice how that sounds more natural? Not because it's more advanced, but because it flows. Flow comes from speaking in chunks, not building from zero.
So the real upgrade is rhythm, not vocabulary.
Exactly. You don't need 10 new words. You need 5 reaction phrases you trust. You don't need perfect grammar. You need forward motion. And when you start responding immediately, even simply, your brain stops seeing English as danger. It starts seeing it as expression. That's the shift. From, "I hope I don't make mistakes," to, "I can handle this." From silent observer to active participant. And here's the truth. The first time you try this, it will feel strange. You'll feel exposed. But the second time, less fear. The third time, you'll notice something powerful. You're still speaking, and nothing bad happened. That moment changes everything, because now your identity upgrades. You're no longer someone who understands but can't speak. You're someone who responds, even imperfectly. And that is the beginning of fluency. Not perfect sentences, not advanced vocabulary, but courage in real time. And once that courage becomes normal, English stops disappearing. It stays. Now, let's be honest for a second. If you stay here, staying quiet, overthinking, waiting for perfect sentences, you'll keep watching conversations happen without you. You'll keep smiling politely, nodding, saying, yeah, yeah. And later, on your way home, you'll replay everything in your head. You'll think of the perfect sentence when it's already too late. That's the old identity, present in the room, but absent in the moment.
That feeling hurts because you know you could have said more.
Exactly. Not because you're not smart, but because you didn't allow yourself to speak imperfectly. Now imagine something different. If you shift this, if you respond early, even simply, you'll start to feel included. You'll interrupt sometimes. You'll laugh at the right moment. You'll disagree politely. And even if your grammar isn't perfect, you'll feel alive inside the conversation. Old identity, silent and safe. New identity, expressive and real. The difference isn't language level, it's permission. Permission to show up before you feel ready. And once you taste that version of yourself, the one who speaks instead of shrinking, it becomes very hard to go back, because now you've seen who you can become. So here's the real question. Are you ready to become someone who speaks before fear finishes thinking? Not someone with perfect grammar, not someone with advanced vocabulary, but someone who shows up, someone who responds, someone who participates.
Someone who doesn't disappear anymore.
Yes! If you're ready to become someone who stays in the conversation, even when your heart beats fast, then this is your next chapter. Because confidence in American English isn't built by memorizing more words, it's built by practicing presence. And that identity shift doesn't happen in one video. It happens when you decide to grow consistently. So subscribe, not just to follow a channel, subscribe to the version of you who speaks a little sooner, a little braver, every single week.
Future you is already in the room.
We're just helping you step into it. Grow with us.
English with EduWorld is not just a channel. It's a movement to reclaim our true voices. And it only takes 30 minutes a day, anywhere, anytime. Just you and the rhythm of the language. When you're cooking, speak. When you're walking, speak. Even when you're alone, just describe what you see. Start small. Then expand your sentences. Day by day, it gets easier.
So just keep going.
Exactly. Consistency, not perfection. Don't let these 30 minutes stay only with you. There are millions of silent geniuses out there feeling like kids.
If this story touched your heart, send it to a friend, a classmate, a co-worker. Not for a like, but for their freedom.
And if this feels familiar to you, if you've been learning for years but still feel stuck, let's give them the courage to be simple. Let's give them the power to be heard.
Let's give them the courage to be simple. Let's give them the power to be heard. Share the journey, 30 minutes a day. Let's change the way the world speaks English, one friend at a time.
Share the journey, 30 minutes a day. Let's change the way the world speaks English, one friend at a time.
So today wasn't about grammar. It wasn't about fixing every mistake. It was about understanding why your English disappears and realizing that nothing is wrong with you.
You're not behind. You're just stuck in an old pattern.
And patterns can change. In the next video, we'll show you exactly what to say when your mind goes blank in real conversations. Simple rescue phrases that keep you present, even when you feel nervous. Not textbook lines, real American English, the kind that buys you time and keeps you in the room.
So you don't freeze, you flow.
Because speaking English isn't about words, it's about who you become when pressure shows up. Do you become the silent version of you or the expressive one? This is episode 2 of that transformation, and next time we go deeper into the exact moment your brain panics and how to gently take control back.
Same place, next step.
We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to our conversation today. Here at English with EduWorld,
We don't teach English like a lesson. We believe in real conversations, not lessons, so you can stop studying and finally start speaking. If you're ready to break the silence and speak more naturally, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's make English a real part of your everyday life. I'm Anna, and I'll see you soon.